And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where we talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. Now, welcome to our daily update. It's Tuesday, March 3rd, and we are doing a lot of stuff to talk about today. It's been very interesting London session so far. It's about 3 hours into the London session, I think. 2 hours into the London session, so seeing a lot of things change quickly overnight. What's going on? So let's go ahead and get into our risk disclosure because this does have risk, and you need to know about it. So here we go. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of its investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage may work against you or can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So we got that going on now. So let's see what's going on in the world. Let's go down to here and we'll go to first. Excuse me for just a minute. Sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit. Let's see what's going on in the world now with Forex. Okay, so the euro is down 80, almost 90 pips. British pound versus the dollar is down about 100 pips. Pound versus the yen is up 43. This is Forex Factory, by the way. If you're not familiar with this site, I highly recommend it. No, that's at 7:30. Not sure what's going on there. Chandra Osri to declare force majeure citing Hormuz. I don't know what that means. Oh well. So there's the Hormuz Straits are very time to buy peeps about that. It's going to change a lot of things quickly. But I also wanted to jump in and look at Fed Watch real quick. Accept all the cookies. This is pretty much a CME Fed Watch tool. That's how they watch the Fed and see what they're going to do. We're still looking at a rate cut. So looking at our first rate. No, we're not. No longer looking at a June rate cut. Looking at a June rate hold. Even July. Wow. So the CME is pulling back their rate cut possibilities back to September. So we may not get a rate cut until September. How about that? Interesting. So, and this is why. This is the DXY. This is on the daily basis. This is on the daily charts. This is a get that thing out of the way. I want to get out of the way. Wait a minute. Come back. No. Refresh because I want my other doohickeys back. There we go. So you double click on the screen and everything else goes away. We don't want to do that. And the worst part about it is I don't know how to bring it back. So with that, let's see what possible news is. ISM, PSI, okay, we're not going to worry about that. Looking at a very strong dollar right now, which is pretty much nuking everything else, so to speak. We're getting into a period of resistance though. We don't expect it to go much higher than 99.5. It could, but it's got a very strong resistance here at 99.5. So could see it top out there. If it tops out there and does not top out here at 100.20, then we are into a different game as far as Forex trading goes. Right now, go ahead and continue riding these that you've got, but I'm expecting a reversal soon. Maybe, maybe not. Reversals get me every time, and that's why I don't like doing that. Now I have come in here to the pound euro versus the pound. I also wanted to take a look back at something I drew Sunday. I think it was. I think it's over here on this. Yeah, I moved it over here. The these little doohickeys. The DeMark monthly numbers, they all changed. So these change on a daily basis, just like they do on everything else that changes on a daily basis in Forex. So this is not this is going to go there and then everything's going to be peachy keen. This This resistance number was at 122 on Saturday, the Friday close. Now it's at 118.73, and it doesn't look like it's going to hit that. Possibility, very strong reversal in the other direction could do that, but right now the U.S. is pretty much dominating lots of things. So the euro versus the dollar, Great British Pound looks like it's ahead of the euro. Good to know. Next, look at that. Here's 100 pips off on the euro versus the dollar, hitting a very strong resistance point right here. Pardon me, support right there. So we should see bounce right there at about 116. So I would not sell much further into that. I'd flip and get on top of it with a buy stop, maybe around 116.20. In fact, I'll do that on my personal accounts on a different screen, off camera, because those are my personal accounts. The pound versus the yen. Let's go ahead and get into that. I was thinking about maybe I should get into that on my on this account. Oh, by the way, look at this. I am $25 away. Gold reversed on me yesterday. It was up and looked like it was starting another run, and then just in a split second reversed on me. Almost lost the account. I'm 25 pips or $25 away from losing the account. So this means very small trades, very small everything's. So if I was going to do this, I'd do this about right here. And nope. Well, I could put that in there. 0.15 protection loss in there. 12. Yeah. That'll be a fun little thing to do. See if it reverses, because when it reverses, it's going to reverse quickly and swiftly. Because well, let's go back to the Bollinger Band. Let's go back to euro versus the dollar. We don't have a turnaround idea yet. Don't see the mean reversion aspect of it yet. We're going to need that possibly on the smaller time frames, like maybe the 4 hour. Yeah, we need that candle to close green to give us an indication that it might be reversing. But right now it's not doing that, and that's not a. We have a very strong. Here we have our mean reversion strategy in play right here, but it didn't follow through. As a matter of fact, it continued the other direction. So the mean reversion is not a for sure kind of thing. I'm showing on the same chart where that trading strategy failed. So it's not. Nothing's a sure bet, especially not when you've got volatile markets like these going on. We have the pound versus the dollar versus the yen. Good run yesterday. Blew right through a lot of things. Major technical level right here. I don't know what that major technical level means because that's what they said in the video, and I just put it there. So it's about 158 something probably. What's the level? Yeah, 157.85. Let's go back out to the dailies a little bit. Okay, that's right. That's better. That's a lot better. Now I can see exactly what we're talking about. If we get a daily close above 157.85, then this could run to 160. Could run higher. It could run to 159. I don't know what there it is. 160.86 is the close for. It's the 2024 weekly high close. That's the highest it's gotten in a long time. I don't expect it to get that high, but then who knows? We seem to be doing some strange things in the world. Pound versus the yen. Pardon me. Pound versus the dollar. Again, dollar strength, pound weakness. We have this going on. It's approaching right at a support level right here. So this is literally right at support at 133. I wouldn't chase that any further south. So it looks like we're going to, I mean, it could come down here to 130. You know, again, it's with volatile markets like this and things constantly shifting around, we don't know what is going to happen. So that is where we're going to leave that. Pound versus the yen, again down. Guess we're looking at severe risk off, aren't we? Let's look at risk off real quick. We'll come back over here. Go to tools and risk off meter. Ooh, 15. It's a very risk off. So the stock markets are down. I did notice that the DAX and the up here, stock markets are off right now by a big chunk. 4% on the German stock market, 3% on the Nikkei Dow, 3% on the London UKX. That's, I guess it's a FTSE 100. So did they change the name of it? No, it's a FTSE 100. Bitcoin holding. Gold's down. Everything's down. Holy smokes! Yeah, the world's completely falling apart. It's probably due for it anyway. Bond yields are up all across the board. Look at that. Bond yields are up big time. That's huge. So that's why we're seeing a lot of stuff going on. As money is flowing out of, out of. It's weird. We've got risk off, and it's flowing out of government bonds. Looks like money's going out of everything, which is very, very interesting. So a lot of weird stuff going on today. I'm not going to sit back and speculate on the dynamics of it all because I'm not sure. But we've got bond yields going up, stocks going down. I think everybody's hoarding cash, I guess. Everybody's pulling everything out and going to cash. Very well could be. Especially gold being down. That's unusual under these circumstances. Where's oil? Oil's at 75. So I guess this oil shock at $75 has really screwed a lot of people up. That may be it. However, we didn't have that under the Obama administration when oil went to 115. So, or is that Biden? I don't remember. Well, under one of those guys, the oil went to $115 a barrel. See if I can figure out when that was. Monthly. That would be right at May 2022. Yeah, May 2022, we had $115 a barrel crude oil. And back here, we had crude oil at 108. That was back in 2012, 108. 13. And big spike here, 140 and 08. So it's not like we haven't seen oil this high before. It's definitely been a lot higher. So that can be putting a lot of pressure on the markets, is oil pricing. Again, what's going on right now, I don't really know, and I don't really know that I want to speculate too much on it. That's usually the prices. I like James Stanley's narrative. What James Stanley says, that the price is the price, and the price. A lot of people will come up with a narrative to match the price. So price goes up, and then you got to sit around and say, "Why?" I got to make a story, make it interesting. So that's what happens with that. So he's very seems to be very distrustful of the media. With that, and that's for good reason. If you've traded for a long time, the pound versus the yen is down. 209, 208, 209.78-ish. I'm not jumping on that. I might get on the upside of it. Could be a good thing to do. Looks like Euro's already broken 116. We'll see how far down it goes past 116. Euro versus the yen, again, selling off. Right there, so that's very interesting. UCAD, again, not going anywhere. I don't know, it looks like Canada and the United States are in this little tiny rowboat together. Let's see. Here we have, ooh, look at that. CAD and the yen at, that's at all-time highs. We get a close above that. We're not getting a doji. So this could continue past 115 and into 116. That is definitely driven by oil. Because it breaks away from the patterns of the pound versus the yen and the euro versus the yen, and this more resembling the dollar versus the yen. We already talked about oil a little bit, but there it is. It surged up to, where's it right now? 75, and that would be anytime you got something that indicates that the Straits of Hormuz are going to be blocked for any reason. For example, if they sink a tanker in the Straits of in the shallow end of the Straits of Hormuz, it's done. Then we're not going to be getting any oil out of the Middle East for a while. No one is. So it'll be very interesting to see how that goes. We'll see $200 oil and all sorts of mayhem around the world. Dollar versus the yen, as economy tends to push social unrest. Economic unrest tends to push social unrest. Dollar versus the yen, unless it's paid for by another country. Aussie's down. So Aussie gave up its bid for 71. It looks like it's coming into strong support though. So we'll see how that goes. Gold, way up there. Like that. But it's pulling back to 57.67, 52.67. So that'll be kind of interesting. It's interesting to watch the metals pull back like this. Platinum off almost 8%, down to 2140. See if it holds. Looks like it may break 2000. Palladium down 4%, down to 117.21. Then here's the biggie: gold, silver. Silver's off 7.4%, down to 82. We'll see if it continues to go that route. That's $8. $8 in one day. Close, 677 in one day. But it's also entering a very strong buying period, so a very buying area. So we'll see if that continues. In the meantime, that's about all I've got. If you like this video, then by all means hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel, and we will certainly. YouTube will certainly send you notifications of when I'm putting out new ones. And also, if you've got any comments, by all means, hit me up in the comment section, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So that's what I've got today. Happy trading. Be careful trading today. It's a very volatile market, it looks like. And have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.